what's up? I am Muchellebyt, and more recently I have been really inspired by a book called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I am sure a lot of you have heard of this book. It's like super popular, New York Times #1 bestseller in fact. And especially recently I have been feeling like living in a space where I know everything that I own and appreciate everything that I own is really where I want to be. And that is also what Konmari is all about. So I'll be kind of vlogging my journey of cleaning my closet out the Konmari way, and like me now will be popping in occasionally to sort of give you a guide step by step of what I'm actually doing. Obviously the book will be more thorough, but hey, please don't judge me. So I quickly thought that I would show you sort of what my closet looks like, and this is it. So here are my shoes, and they are just a freaking mess right now. Up here are my clothes, and then it sort of merges into Luke's clothes on that end. Down there are like my more loungewear kind of clothes. I keep them there. Then on this side we have storage space. Down there are all of Luke's shoes just stuffed in there because I have so many shoes that he can't put them on that side. And up the very top we have all of our blankets and stuff just stuffed up there. And on the other side it's just like bags and everything like that. So the first thing that you want to do if you're cleaning out your wardrobe the Konmari way is get all of your clothes out of your wardrobe, out of your laundry, out of the miscellaneous places around your house, and put them like on the bed or on the floor. They all have to be out of their normal spaces and put into a different space altogether. So I am going to be grabbing all of my clothes and then I'm going to be chucking them all on my bed. So now everything is sitting on my bed and I feel like I look like a hoarder. Clothes, more clothes, clothes. Then I have all of my shoes that are lying on the floor. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm categorizing everything in the right Konmari order. So it starts with all of your tops, all of your bottoms, jackets and coats, dresses, socks, underwear, bags, accessories, swimsuits, sort of event specific clothes, and then your shoes. So now I'm going through each of my piles individually and I'm picking them up and I'm holding each piece. In the book, Konmari is very specific about, you know, there's energy in all the items that you touch. And then you have to ask yourself, does it spark joy? So it's not like, which ones do I throw away? It's literally, which ones are valuable enough to me? Which ones spark joy so much that I want to keep them in my space for the person that I am going to become. Wow, that sounded incredibly woo-woo for me. So I now have them sorted into their little piles. I feel so overwhelmed. There is just so much stuff here. I have to pick up each one thing like one by one and be like, do I want this? Does it spark joy? So Mari recommends to start with your off-season clothing just because it's not clothing that you're constantly wearing, and you probably get a little bit more ruthless with your off-season clothing because you're like, wow, I haven't worn this in, you know, 6 months or so. I can chuck it out because I know it's not really vibing with my style at the moment. So my biggest fear in doing this was that I literally wouldn't end up with any clothing because, to be honest, I'm pretty ruthless already. I am pretty ready to throw things out at the drop of a hat if I don't find them useful in my life, but I've never applied that skill on a big scale to everything that I own before. She says that you might fear that you had no clothes left, but as long as you are choosing the clothes that give you pleasure, you will be left with the clothes that you need. So now I'm at the stage of holding each piece of clothing and handling them one by one and then asking myself, does it spark joy? So she said to start with tops and to start with all off-season stuff. So I'm going to start with my long sleeve tops. See how we go. I'm scared, pray for me. I am now 3 bags down and I'm feeling good. I don't know, I'm feeling good about this whole process. I feel like hopefully it will bring lasting change. 5 bags down. I didn't even think I would have 5 bags to throw out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be one of those people that has like 2 bags to throw out. But on another note, I think I've gotten rid of like nearly all of my pajamas because apparently none of them spark joy. So I guess I have to build a new pajama collection. Is that what you do? Would you believe that this entire bag is filled with underwear, socks? That's it. How? How does that happen? What was previously this has now turned into this. These are all my tops that I'm keeping, socks, pajamas, bottoms, jumpers, and then swimsuits over there. So, and don't forget the shoes and accessories. It's absolutely crazy the amount of stuff that I have gotten rid of. So Marie Kondo suggests that you should fold basically all of your clothes except for the ones that look happier hanging up. For me, I'm going to try and fold as much as I can, but I do have a lack of storage space in my apartment. We don't really have room for drawers, so we have a few inbuilt drawers. It just doesn't really cut it. So it is now nighttime. I have put all of my stuff back in my wardrobe. So I started this at, I kid you not, 2 o'clock, and it is now 6:30. It's taken me that long to actually get all of this done. It looks really, really good though, and I'm really happy with it, but it's more work than you think. So you can see my shoes, there is a major decrease in the amount of shoes that I have. Over here, Luke's shoes actually have a home, which is good. On this side, I have my folded stuff, and I know that in the Konmari method, she folds them so that they are sitting upwards. So I sort of tried to stack them all up, but they ended up just like crumpling. I didn't have enough like stacked up against each other, and it doesn't really have like a barrier at the front to keep them sort of in line. It just didn't end up working. So I'm going to have a good think about it and see if there's any alternate way to go. But for now, I'll just stick with this. I've still folded them in the Konmari way, but they're just not standing upwards. These are Luke's and I haven't touched them at all, so that's why they still look the same. I don't really want to touch his clothes and organize them in my way when he's not necessarily sticking to the Konmari method. So then up the top, I have got all my tights and they're folded upwards because they, you know, they worked. And then I've got my pajama pants, which did not work quite so well. So getting my clothes back into my wardrobe closet-wise, the trick that Marie Kondo gives is to hang your clothes so that they rise to the right. Because much like when you draw an arrow rising to the right, you feel lighter. It's the same as with your clothes. If you have them rising to the right, you will feel lighter, is the suggestion here. I mean, that wasn't my wording. That was Marie. So you're hanging your heavy clothes on the left side of the closet and your lighter clothes on the right side of the closet. So I already kind of did this, but I did it the opposite way. So obviously I wasn't doing a fabulous job. No wonder I always felt so heavy. So I'll give you a quick look at the closet and what it looks like, and I'll like explain what I've done. So on this side, you can see that all of the coats are hanging first, and then it moves along, and I think there's sort of one dress in there. I don't own any dresses now. I'm not really a dress wearer. Then it goes on to cardigans and jumpers, and then it goes to long sleeve t-shirts, to short sleeve t-shirts, to singlets, like workout tops, and then a swimsuit. I have hung up a few pants in there because they looked happier hung up, and that is the philosophy of Konmari. If it looks happier hung up, it should be hung up. So now I should be on to folding the socks. I don't know how I feel about this. Marie Kondo is very against balling up your socks, and I'm a big baller upper of socks. So she recommends, rather than balling them up, just folding them. And then of course you've got to store your socks on the edge so that they're easy to access and easy to see. So then I have my side table, and in my side table I won't show you the top drawer because that's all just underwear. And then I have my sock drawer. Look how sad my sock drawer looks. So sad, but also great. It's so empty and fabulous, and it's like socks that I actually wear on the regular. So that is it for my journey with the life-changing magic of tidying up in terms of my wardrobe anyways. You'll hopefully be seeing some more videos on this in the future where I go through other sections of my house. So you will have seen cut in between all of this vlogs of me doing this process. I'm kind of going about this assuming that I've like done a good job and I've gone well, but here I will cut to a shot of me telling you actually how I feel about this process and how I've gone with cleaning out my wardrobe. So now that I'm at the end of this process, I'm feeling like pretty good, pretty refreshed, pretty like ready for 2016. I know I have a lot more to do though. That is just the beginning of the Konmari method. So it takes you through category by category through every category in your house. So like every item type. So it might take you through like products and linen and stop that. And kitchenware and like everything like that. So it goes through the categories methodically. So I do want to do a video on each of the categories. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I think it'd be really fun, and I would probably enjoy watching it if I was a viewer of someone's channel, which I am. So I'm going to continue reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I'm really excited to get into it. I have so much more room now and I'm pumped. I just need to be careful about the purchases that I make in future. I love buying clothes, so I just need to make sure that all the clothes that I buy are right for me and spark joy, I guess. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did or if you didn't in the comments down below, and I will see you soon. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'll be making more videos like this as I go through my entire apartment and clean it out. If you guys like these videos, give this video a thumbs up, and I'm truly not saying that just to get thumbs up. I really want to know if you want to see more of these, or you can even comment. You don't have to thumbs up. Private message me on Instagram, I don't mind. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow me on Instagram and everything like that. It's all linked in the description down below, and I will see you soon.